What's up, everybody? It's the DD, MyDeadFriendz. Today we're going to run a beat on the AKAI MPC Live. We're going to try to do it in 10 minutes. We're going to do it all with stock sounds. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? It's DD, MyDeadFriendz. I'm going to run you through how I make a beat standalone. Haven't done one of these in a while, man. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to try to do this with only stock sounds. So we're going to dive in. So anyone that has their MPC for the first time, turning it on, get into your main menu. Here we are laid out. Nothing's loaded up quite yet. We'll double tap our menu. It'll take us into our directory. We're going to load up some of these drums. Load up this tight kit. Let's just scroll down some randomness. Hip hop kit. We'll load that kit. Just a quick disclaimer, I am running update firmware 2.6. You can see right there, I'm running 2.6, just so you know. Here's our tempo. We're going to take our tempo down to an 85. Now, if we want up here, our TC, time correction, let's click on that. Now, we're going to want to get a swing going. So if I hold note repeat and I hit this hi-hat, now I can adjust the swing right here. That sounds nice. Let's roll with that. Get something laid down, and we'll put some layers on it. All right, now that we got that, now if we want to label our track, there's a little A right here. Let's hit this A. We can get rid of that. We'll label it hi-hat. All right, we have that. Now to get into a deeper dive of the menu, there's this little eyeball. Let's hit this little eyeball. That'll open some more things up. Everything it's able to do here, you'll see it's already default on the program. So when you see this volume come up, that's going to adjust your entire volume of the entire kit, which they call program. Now, if I want to adjust individual pads, there's a little pad button right beside the program. Right there. Oh, right there. So now, if I want to adjust the volume of that kick, and another nice thing with the level meter, you'll see when you hit something, the level meter will go up and show its peak. If you want to get rid of that peak, double tap on the actual volume. See how that's peaked over? If I double tap, I can get rid of it. Lower it down. It's not peaking now. All right, so let's add some slide over. We're on track 1 for a hi-hat. Let's slide over to track 2. Now you can put entire kits like that, entire drum patterns on the track if you want to. I like to separate my things because later on down the line, it's nice to have them all separated like that. This is all standalone, no computer connected. It's nicer that way. So let's add some kick and snare. Very, very basic. We're going to label that kick snare. And now we're going to go into this hi-hat. How it has that swing, what we can do is if on the left side here, we can hit this little tic-tac-toe board there, right? Now that tic-tac-toe board is going to bring up our piano roll style edit. This little arrow down here will bring up. Now this is labeled velocity right now, so it's going to change how the pad is hit. So if we want to, we can go into each individual one of these and adjust them. There's these arrows, the select button, erase, and a draw pencil. The draw pencil, you can draw things in if you want. Always can undo. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the velocity of this. All right. So if we have our draw pencil on, we can go in and literally just draw in how we want those hi-hats to sound. Gotta let it drop in its volume. They'll come back up. Just something useful that you can do. Let's move on. Let's get this other kit in here. Now I'm going to show you how you can add an entire kit onto a track like that. Let's cut them hi-hats. There's your mute. Just gonna label that main. All right, there we go. We'll mess with these here. Now, if I wanted to adjust that one, they have a 16 level thing right here, right? So I hit that pad and I hit 16 levels. Now it's going to ask me, all right, you have this pad. How do you want to use this pad? The original pad, they're going to put on 4 as tune. But I could also change the velocity, filters, layers. There's a bunch of different things you could do with it. We're just going to use tune right now. Let's leave it at 4, close that out. So now this whole 16 pads are just that one last pad that I hit. There's the original. You can see this lighten up. But it goes across 16 pads. Let's just add something simple. We're just going to call that pad. All right, so I want to show you something else here now. We have that kick and that snare going, but let's say that I want this snare, we still have our 16 level on, turn that off. Say I want this snare, this hi-hat, and this hi-hat. I want them all to have the same reverb, okay? Now you have your inserts right here. If you're on the individual pads, I can go in here and set an effect, an insert effect, and put reverb on each one of those, right? But to make it easier, if you hit your menu button and go to channel mixer, right? Hit channel mixer. Now up in the top left, it'll say programs as default. Double tap that, and now you'll see submixes. When you click on your submixes, it'll take you into this. Now if you click on 1, submix 1, it'll go out to 1 and 2 in your outputs. Now if I go into its insert effects, right, and I add my reverb. Let's do that. And let's just add some basic reverb. Now, the reverb's pretty high right now, so we're really going to notice it when we have the reverb turned on. All right, so reverb's on submix 1. Let's hit our main button and go back to our main menu. Now, what we wanted to do is add reverb to this and all these hi-hats. Okay? So what we're going to do is under A2, when we're on our pad, see it changes to A3, A4. Those are our pads here, right? Let's go where it says program and change that to sub 1. That will be our submix 1. Go to this hi-hat, change it to sub 1. Go to this hi-hat, sub 1. This hi-hat, sub 1. You hear it already? Now each one of those pads has that reverb from our submix. So we can go into our submix now and adjust that. We don't want it too crazy. Let's just try that. I think we don't even really have. We just have that kick and snare. Okay. Lower this hi-hat down. Hear it. A little bit of reverb on it. All right, man. This has been a little quick video. I just wanted to show you how to get things started, get yourself started. Now you got a beat going. Now you can start adding the things you want to add to it. Let's go. MyDeadFriendz. Have a good day, everybody.